Welcome back to the channel, another Forex video today. So today I'm going to be talking about, as you've seen in the title, long-term trading versus day trading. Which one is right for you? So to summarize them up in really short, long-term trading is less work, but it's also less profit. And day trading is more work and more profit. That's about all there is to it. If you don't want to know more information, you can stop the video there. But if you want to know a bit more, let's break it down, positives and negatives of both. So positives of long-term trading is obviously less work because there's less trades, less sort of stuff comes up. It is just less work overall. You look at long-term charts, obviously there's less work. It's easier to predict the charts just because they're so long-term. We're talking about lots of major lines and very easy setups to look at. So easier to predict. It's easier to enter, and the main reason it's easy to enter is because you're looking at the longer term charts. The chart moves very slowly, obviously. The further back you are, the slower the chart moves. So that can be seen as another positive. News events, if you do trading, you'll know news events. News events don't affect you to any degree if you're doing long-term trading, to be honest. Because even though they make the market move a little bit faster because you're so zoomed out, it's like nothing, really. You won't get random spikes on long-term trading because, again, big charts, there's no spikes. There's no random spikes. It's obviously easy to see. And the spread. Now, because you're trading so far back, the spread looks like it doesn't even exist. So the spread won't cut into your profit to any degree because the spread is almost non-existent. Those are the positives. Negatives of long-term trading is obviously less profit. Now, you make less profit, especially if you're trading on percentage-based. Some people trade percentage-based, other people don't. But if you're trading percentage-based, there will be a lot less profit trading long-term, just because there's obviously less trades. And the main problem with long-term trading is the waiting time between trades. That long waiting time when you're entered, waiting for it to take profit, or waiting to actually get a trade, is what really stuffs up traders because you get anxious and want to enter a trade. But I'll go into that in detail in another video. But that's long-term. Now, daily trades is very easy. It's the exact opposite of that. So positive for daily trades. More profit because there's more trades. You don't have to wait as long to actually hit the take profit target. You don't have to wait as long to actually get a trade set up come up. And negatives, there's going to be a lot more work involved because you're trading pretty much all the time. It's harder to predict because you're looking at smaller lines. It moves a lot faster, so it's harder to enter. So that could be a problem as well, especially if you're going, some people enter to the minute, and that can really go out of hand. So there's that. News events will probably affect you because you're trading a smaller chart. Random spikes is what it's all going to be about. There's going to be a lot of random spikes happening. And so unless you know how to work with random spikes, which is one of the things I teach in the system that I sell, links in the description for Patreon for that one. I know how to actually work with the random spikes. A lot of people don't know how to do that. My system's based on using stuff like that because they're not actually that random. And of course, the spread does cut into the profit because you're trading a smaller chart. The spread's noticeable. You can see 10 cent, 15 cent, or depending on what chart you're on, spread. So you actually can notice those a little more. So that lays out the positives and negatives of long-term versus day trading. Now, the question is, which one's right for you? All you have to do is look at just a few basic things. Firstly, what sort of time do you have to trade? Are you able to trade daily? Like, can you actually look at the charts non-stop and be able to look at the charts and trade, or do other commitments not allow you to do that? If you don't have the time, then you're going to have to stick to long-term, because if you try to do daily and you don't commit the time, it's not going to come out as profitable overall, obviously. And again, how much work do you want to do? Do you like the fact of having to look at the charts all the time and put trades in all the time? Or do you prefer to, just sort of relax a bit more? Again, long-term would be for you if that is that regard. Now, a major one to look at is account size. If you've got, let's say a $100,000 account, and you make 20% over the year, which you would make if you're doing long-term, especially using sort of this sort of systems I provide. I can make even more than that, but if you make 20% on a $100,000 account, then you've made $20,000. Now, $20,000 is, I suppose, depends, an almost livable income. I suppose you could almost live off that. But let's just say you have $1,000. $1,000, 20% is $200. $200 is worthless. You know what I mean? You can't even do anything. Honestly, you can't even pay for my course with $200. So obviously, $200 is not going to work for you. So if you've got a much smaller account, you're probably going to have to go with day trading, because long-term trading, you're just going to make absolutely nothing out of it. So again, look at your account size. Again, now you have to look at your goals. Maybe your account size is big, but maybe 20 grand a year on a $100,000 account isn't enough for you. You're going to have to look at day trading, because now you want to make more profit. So again, you have to assess your goals to see which one you actually prefer to make. Now, if you don't know or want to learn more about it, I actually do both those trading styles. I have systems that work for long-term trading and also day trading. So if you go onto my Patreon link, which is in the description, that outlines the setups I do. Now, I don't necessarily do like a full course of like how to trade, that sort of stuff. I literally just give you the setups. We get straight to the point, how to actually enter, and the current setups based on what the current chart's doing. Now, if you're a long-term trader, then you want to sign up for the monthly trade setups. The monthly trade setups, which are given the daily chart, are obviously long-term trades, obviously. But if you want to get more detailed information, then it's best to sign up for the weekly charts, even if you're a long-term trader, because that'll give you up-to-date information based on how things are going over the month. If you're a day trader, then you want to sign up for the weekly chart, not the monthly chart. The weekly chart is the setups I give on the 4-hour chart. And those weekly trade setups is what to trade on, obviously, each day over the week. So it obviously is day trading. But if you want to get more detail, then you want to sign up for the daily trade setups, because that, again, as the weekly shows up to date over the month, the daily trade setups will show up to date over the weekly trade setups, essentially. So like I said, if you're a day trader, you want to sign up at least for weekly setups, or better still for daily setups. And if you're a long-term trader, you want to sign up for monthly setups, which is good too, because the monthly setups is actually the cheapest one I offer, so that might be helpful for you. But ideally, you probably want to sign up for the weekly setups, because that'll give you more up-to-date information, 4 times over the month about where things are going over the month. But there is something for everyone. So like I said, just look back in this video, assess which one is best for you based on those particular things, how much work you want to do, what your account size is, how much profit you want to make. Because at the end of the day, there's a massive difference between making a living and making a lot of money. And that's where you have to assess what your goals are. Like I said, I provide steps for both. I can help you do both and succeed in both. But anyway, that's up to you how you do with that. Right, so this video is going a bit long, so I'm going to finish up there. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. A lot more Forex videos coming, a lot more information to do that sort of stuff. Again, if you want my setups, the links in the description. And that's about it for this one, so I'll see you next time.